is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another World of Warcraft video. Today I'm going to be talking about a really cool Outlaw Rogue finishing move that is called Roll the Bones. Now, Roll the Bones is a finishing move that is similar to what Slice and Dice has been throughout the years. It's a finishing move that gives you, different buffs depending on how many combo points you spend. Slice and Dice normally gave that attack speed buff, but Roll the Bones is different because it gives up to 6 different buffs, and you can get anywhere from 1 to 6 of these buffs at the same time. You can roll the bones with how many combo points you spend. You can get 4 buffs, you can get 3 buffs, you can get all 6, and it's one of those moves that definitely adds a bit of RNG to the game. I know some people don't like it, but I think it makes the spec a lot more fun to play. And I'm just going to go down some of the abilities, and then I'm going to showcase some of the effects of rolling the bones in some dungeons. So right off the bat, we're just going to start off with Roll the Bones right here. It costs 25 energy, which is not very much. It's a finishing move that rolls the Dice of Fate, providing a random combat enhancement, lasts longer per combo point. And it says you can have anywhere from 1 to 5, lasting up to 36 seconds. But if you actually have the deeper stratagem, I guess talent, you can have up to 6 combo points, and that's definitely what I recommend. So we're just going to run down some of the abilities, and we're talking about the stat bonuses they get and which ones are better. So Jolly Roger's the first one. It's going to cause Saber Slash, or regular combo point generator, to have an additional 25% chance of striking an additional time. So that's definitely just a standard one. I don't really think it's the best one, but it's okay. And Grand Melee is going to be increasing attack speed by 50% and reach by 25%. So that functions similar to how Slice and Dice functions as well. So when you get Grand Melee as well as some of the other ones, it definitely gives you a bit of sustain with the Leech and gives you some great attack speed boosts. But the best one, I think, is actually going to be the Shark Infested Waters, this third one right here. It increases your critical strike chance by 25. Now, a lot of your moves, I think Between the Eyes is one of them. Scales, not really scales, but it does 4 times, I think, the damage if you crit. So what you want to do is you want to roll the bones as many times as you need to until you at least get Shark Infested Waters, and then you just go to town. You pop all your cooldowns, and you just destroy everyone. And one of the ways that's going to work is through True Bearing, the next one. Each time you use a finishing move, you reduce the remaining cooldown on moves like Adrenaline Rush, like Sprint, on Between the Eyes, which has a 20-second cooldown, and then others, like Vanish, Cloak, and I guess your Grappling Hook as well, and Killing Spree. So yeah, there's a lot of good things to reduce right there, but it reduces by 2 seconds per combo point spent. So you may be wondering, how do we get all these combo points? Well, the Outlaw Rogue artifact weapon, I think it's called like the Dread Blades, it says every single time you use a move that would generate a combo point, you get I think max combo points. So what you're going to do is you're going to pop Adrenaline Rush, you're going to pop your Dread Blades, and then you are just going to go to town once you get like a True Bearing and a Shark Infested Waters. You're going to crit everything, and you're just going to spam finishing moves, you're going to spam run-throughs, and you're just going to deal a ton of damage, and it's super fun. But the fun doesn't end there, because we have 2 more to run down. We have Buried Treasure. Your base energy regeneration is increased by 25%. That's pretty good, because when you're just, randomly in like a dungeon or a heroic or something, and you need to get through that, just grinding through AoE, let's say you got your Blade Flurry on, you can use Buried Treasure and pretty much negate some of that negative effect of Blade Flurry. And then the last one is Broadsides. Broadsides, your combo generating abilities generate 1 additional combo point, which is really cool, especially if you have the talent that gives your your special pistol shots after they proc off a Saber Slash to get an initial combo point. So every once in a while, once that procs, you get like a 3 combo point move just for free once this is up. So like I said, I really think this is a fun part of the game, and it's really fun because you can get as many of these as possible. It's not always just 1, but it's rarely ever more than 3. And what I like to do is I like to, just re-roll until I get Shark Infested Waters, or until I get at least 3 of them at a time. And once you get all 3, you go through that rotation, like I said earlier, and just destroy your opponents. So that is a quick rundown of Roll the Bones. I'm going to hop into a dungeon and show you guys just how I like to run it. So let's hop right into it. Alright, so I hopped into Violet Hold Heroic. We're going to show you guys how to play Roll the Bones. What we're going to be doing here is we're just going to be rolling the bones until we can get Shark Infested Waters. Oh my gosh, we got a 4 buff. Here we go. Alright, so we are just going to lay up these combo points. We are going to destroy this guy and deal a ton of damage. Look at the meter. It's just like, and by the way, these are people who are really, really freaking geared. So like, just look at the numbers. It speaks for itself. We got a 4 buff, which doesn't happen very often. And we got all like 4 that are really good. So it wasn't as good as like a 6 buff, but it's definitely enough RNG to tilt this first little boss fight in my favor. Pretty cool stuff. I rarely ever get 4. I actually just re-roll until I get one of these, which is Shark Infested Waters, and that's usually just good enough for me, but oh my gosh, 247k, that's ridiculous.